So projectile motion, numericals. Okay, so in the previous section we have discussed that is the concepts of projectile motion. So in this section we are going to discuss the 10 numericals of projectile motion. Okay, so a quick recap of what we have studied in the previous section. Okay, so what are the concepts we have studied? Projectile motion. Okay, so formula, important formula. Suppose an object is projected with velocity u at an angle theta with the horizontal. So the velocity in the horizontal x-axis, the velocity in the horizontal direction. So u cos theta. Velocity in the vertical direction, uy is equal to u sin theta. So the initial velocity, u sin theta. So the acceleration in the x direction, ax equal to 0. Acceleration in the y direction, ay is equal to minus 3. Okay, minus 3. Second formula. So position of the projectile after time t. So in the x direction, x equal to position of the object, x equal to, so the velocity is constant, that is u cos theta into t. Position of the object in the y direction, y is equal to u sin theta into t minus half g t square. Okay, t square. What is the formula for time of flight? Capital T is equal to 2u sin theta divided by g. Maximum height of the projectile. Maximum height, that is h max, equal to, what is the formula? U square sin square theta divided by 2g. Horizontal range. R is equal to u square sin 2 theta divided by g, that is horizontal range. So the next formula. Maximum horizontal range. Maximum horizontal range. when theta is equal to 45 degree and the angle of projection is 45 degree. Okay, so what is the maximum horizontal range? R is equal to u square divided by 2g. Okay, u square by 2g. Seventh one, velocity, final velocity after, that is velocity after velocity of the object or velocity of the projectile after time t. So in the x direction, Vx equal to that is u cos theta. Velocity in the y direction, Vy is equal to u sin theta minus gt. Okay, minus gt. So the resultant velocity, okay, resultant velocity V is equal to square root of Vx square plus Vy square. What is the angle of the resultant velocity with the horizontal? That is tan beta is equal to Vy by Vx. So these are the formula you should keep in mind, okay, while solving the numericals. ठीक है. So first question. A cricket ball is hit. First question. A cricket ball is hit by the bat. With the initial velocity ten meter per second at an angle of 30 degree with the horizontal. So find 1. Time of flight, 2. Maximum height, 3. Horizontal range, So pictorial. So let us visualize the situation, that is so a cricket ball is hit. The bat with the initial velocity of, that is 10 meter per second. At an angle 30 degree. Okay, at an angle 30 degree. So 30 degree. So we have to find the time of flight. Okay, so the time, that is the total time taken by the ball to hit the ground. Okay, hit the ground. So that is time of flight t. Maximum height. So this is the maximum height of the ball. Okay, maximum height, h max. And horizontal range. This is the horizontal range. So these are the things we have to find. So okay, first, what is given? That is time of flight we can find. So time of flight, what is the formula? T is equal to 2u sin theta divided by, okay, 2u sin theta divided by, so take g is equal to 10 meter per second square. Okay, 10 meter per second square. So that's equal to 2 into, what is the initial velocity? That is 10 meter per second. 10 into sin 30, that is 1 by 2 divided by 10. Okay, divided by 10. So 2 get cancelled. Okay, so 10 get cancelled. So that's equal to, what is t is equal to 1 second. 1 second. T is equal to 2u sin theta divided by g. Okay, 2 into 10, initial velocity 10, sin 30, that is 1 by 2 divided by g. So 2 get cancelled, 10 get cancelled. That's equal to, t is equal to, the time of flight t is equal to 1 second. Okay, 1 second. So next we have to find, that is h max. H max. So what is the formula? U square sin square theta divided by 2g. So that's equal to u square 10 into 10 into sin square theta sin 30 1 by 2, that is 1 by 4 divided by 2 into 10. Okay, 2 into 10. So this 10 get cancelled. Okay. So 5 times, then 2 times. Okay, 2 times. That's equal to 5 divided by 2 divided by 2. That's equal to 5 divided by 4. Okay, 5 divided by 4. 5 divided by 4. So what is 5 divided by 4? Sorry, 1 time, that is 1, that is 4. So 1.0. 2 times 8, it is 2, 0. 5 4s are 20. That's equal to 1.25 meter. 1.25 meter. Clear? Then finally what we have to find, that is third one, that is horizontal range. R is equal to, what is the formula? R is equal to u square sin 2 theta divided by g. U square, that is 10 into 10 into sin 2 theta, that is sin 60, that is root 3 divided by 2. Okay, root 3 divided by 2, that is g, divided by g. So divided by 10. So 10 get cancelled. So 5 times. That's equal to 5 root 3. Okay, 5 root 3 meter. That is answer. Okay, that is the horizontal range. So second question. A projectile projectile has a maximum range of 50 meter and has a maximum range of 50 meter and it has the maximum height of 10 meter. Okay, 10 meter. Find the angle. Find the angle it was fired. Find the angle it was fired. So in this question, as a maximum range is given and maximum height is also given. So we have to find the maximum. We have to find the angle it was projected. Okay, angle it was projected. So here R is given. R is equal to 50 meter. H max is given. Okay, H max equal to that is 10 meter. So range, what is the formula? R is equal to U square sine 2 theta divided by G. So that's equal to 50. Okay, take it as equation number 1. H max is equal to U square sine square theta divided by 2G. So that's equal to 10. Take it as equation number 2. Okay, 2 divided by 1. Okay, 2 divided by 1. 2 divided by 1 implies U square sine square theta divided by 2G into G divided by U square sine theta. Sine 2 theta means 2 sine theta 2 sine theta cos theta is equal to 2 divided by 1, that is 10 divided by 50. Okay, 10 divided by 50. So this G cancel. Okay, U square cancel. This 1 sine theta and this sine theta cancel. So that implies, so this 50 1 time 5 time. 1 time 5 time. So what is remaining? Sine theta divided by 4, 2 into 2, 4. 4 cos theta is equal to 1 divided by 5. Okay, 1 divided by 5. So 1 by 4 sin theta by cos theta tan theta is equal to 1 divided by 5. Okay, 1 divided by 5. So tan theta is equal to 4 divided by 5. Okay, 4 divided by 5. So 4 divided by 5, how much? 4 divided by 5. So 5, that is 8 times. Okay, tan theta is equal to 0.8. So theta is equal to tan inverse of 0.8. Okay, tan inverse of 0.8. So what is the value? 38.66 degree. Okay, 38.66 degree. Question 3. A boy stands at a distance of 10 stands at a distance of 39.2 meter from a building. And throws a ball which passes through the window of 19.6 meter height. 19.6 meter height. Okay, 19.6 meter height. Passes through the window of 19.6 meter height. So find the angle of projection of the ball. And throws a ball. Find the angle of projection of the ball. So let us visualize the situation. So this is a building. Okay. So this is the building of height 19.6 meter. Okay, so the window it is 19.6 meter. So a boy is projecting a ball from here. Okay, projecting a ball from here. So which passes through the window. Okay, window of the building of 19.6 meters. So the boy is standing at a distance of 39.2 from the building. Okay, 13.92 meters from the building. So we have to find the angle of the projection of the ball. So theta we have to find. Okay. So this is 39.2 meter, means this is also. So from the building the distance of the boy is 13.2 meter. Okay, so again this much distance is what? That is 13.2 meter. Okay, 13.2 meter. So this is also 13.2 meter. So the horizontal range is equal to, horizontal range R is equal to 39.2 plus 39.2. Okay, 39.2 plus 39.2. So 4, 18, so 78.4. 78.4. So what is the maximum height of the projectile? So this is the maximum height. So height max equal to, that is 19.6 meter. Okay, 19.6 meter. Okay. So range is equal to, what is the formula? Range. R is equal to, what is the formula? U square sin 2 theta divided by G. So that's equal to 78.4. 78.4. Then take it as equation number 1. So what if H max? H max equal to, what is the formula? U square sin square theta divided by 2g. So that's equal to 19.6. Take it as equation number 2. Okay, so 2 divided by 1. 2 divided by 1 implies. So u square sine square theta divided by 2g into. So what is the g divided by u square 2 sine theta cos theta is equal to 19.6 divided by 78.4. Okay, 78.4. So this g cancel, u square cancel, this one sin theta, this sin theta cancel. So that's equal to sin theta divided by 4 cos theta is equal to, okay, 4 cos theta is equal to, that implies sin theta divided by 4 cos theta is equal to 19.6. 19.6 into 4. Okay, so 6 4s are 24. 2 36. 9 4s are 36. 36 38. Okay, 38. So 8 3 4. Then 1 4s are 4 plus 3, that is 7. 78.4. So this is 4 times. Okay, 4 times. So that's equal to 1 divided by 4. Okay, 1 divided by 4. So that implies sin theta divided by cos theta is equal to 4 divided by 4. 4 4 get cancelled. Okay, so what is sin theta by sin theta by cos theta? That is tan theta. Tan theta is equal to 1. So theta is equal to tan inverse of 1. So that is theta is equal to 45 degree. Kadam. Theta is equal to 45 degree. So what is the angle of projection? So the angle of projection is 45 degree. Clear? So question 4, a projectile is projected at an angle of 45 degree with the horizontal. So the elevation angle of the projectile, at its highest point as seen from the point of projection. As seen from the point of projection. Okay, so first let us visualize the situation. Projectile is projected at an angle of 45 degree. Okay, 45 degree. So this is the maximum point. Okay, so maximum at its highest point or maximum height. Okay, maximum height. So the angle of elevation of the projectile. So the projectile is at this point. So the angle of projection, the elevation angle of the projectile. So this is the elevation angle of the projectile as seen from the point of projection. So this angle we have to find, alpha. So the total angle of projection is, that is 45 degree. 45 degree. Okay. So we have to find what? The elevation angle of the projectile at its maximum height as seen from the point of projection. Okay. So when we are watching the projectile at its maximum height, so what is the elevation angle? So this angle we have to find. So when the projectile is at this point, okay, point. So what is the range of the projectile? R is equal to, so this is the horizontal range. Okay, this is the horizontal range and this is H max. Am I right? H max. First range is equal to, or H max equal to. H max equal to, what is the formula? U square sin square theta divided by 2g. Okay, U square sin square theta divided by 2g. So that's equal to U square sin 45. Okay, sin 45. Sin 45, what is the value? That is 1 by root 2. Okay, sin 45 is equal to 1 by root 2. Sin 45 is equal to 1 by root 2. So 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2 the whole square, that is 1 by 2. Okay, 1 by 2. So that's equal to U square into 1 by root 2, that is 1 by 2 divided by 2g. So that's equal to U square by 2. Okay, U square by 2 into 1 by 2g. So that's equal to U square by 4g. Okay, U square by 4g. So this is H max. H max. U square by 4g. U square by 4g. Okay, so the next is horizontal range. What is the formula? R is equal to U square sin 2 theta divided by g. So that's equal to U square sin 2 theta, sin 2 into 45, sin 90 divided by g. So that's equal to U square by U square into sin 90, that is 1, that is equal to U square by g. So we have to find, that is R by 2. So this much total distance is R. So we have to find this much distance, that is R by 2. Okay, so this is R by 2. R by 2 is equal to U square by 2g. Okay, U square by 2g. So what is R by 2? That is this much of distance. Okay, that is U square by 2g. Okay, so from this angle, that is tan alpha is equal to tan alpha is equal to opposite side by adjacent side, that is U square by 4g divided by adjacent side, that is U square by 2g. Okay, 2g, that is tan alpha is equal to, so tan alpha is equal to u square by 4g into 2g by u square. So u square get cancelled. So 2 get cancelled. G get cancelled. Okay. So 2. So tan alpha is equal to 1 by 2. Okay. Tan alpha is equal to 1 by 2. So alpha is equal to tan inverse of 1 by 2. Okay. Tan inverse of 1 by 2. So that is the answer. Okay, tan inverse of 1 by 2. So this is the angle of projectile. So angle of the elevation angle of the projectile at its maximum height as seen from the point of projection. Okay, as seen from the point of projection. So this is the angle alpha. So tan alpha is equal to, we have found that is tan alpha is equal to 1 by 2. So alpha is equal to tan alpha, tan inverse of 1 by 2. Clear? So question number 5. An object is projected. Object is projected with initial velocity u at an angle alpha with the horizontal. Okay. So in its parabolic path, at a point P, the direction of the object is at right angles to the direction of the initial direction of projection. Find the velocity of the object find the initial velocity of the object at P. Okay, so this is the question. So options: A, u tan alpha. Option B, u cot alpha. Option C, u sin alpha. D, u cos alpha. Okay, u cos alpha. Let us visualize the situation first. Okay. So from here, an object is projected. With initial velocity u at an angle alpha. Okay, alpha. So the horizontal component is u cos alpha and this component is u sin alpha. At a point P. So this is the point P, okay? Point P. the object has the velocity v. So what is given in the question? In its parabolic path at a point P, the direction of the object is at right angles to the direction of the initial direction of projection. Okay, so this is 90 degree. 90 degree. So it is a condition given. In its parabolic path at a point P, the direction of the object is at right angles to the direction of the initial direction of projection. Okay, initial direction of projection. Okay, so this makes an angle alpha. So here the same alpha. Okay, same angle alpha. So this is V cos alpha and this is V sin alpha. V sin alpha. Okay, sin alpha. But in the projectile motion, that is throughout the motion, the horizontal component of velocity is constant. So V sin alpha is equal to, we can write that is U cos alpha. U cos alpha. Okay, so the horizontal component of velocity is constant. So the two vectors we can write. First, this vector, the initial velocity u is equal to, we can write that is u cos alpha into I cap. Shall we write like this? That is the horizontal component of velocity into unit vector plus that is u sin alpha into j cap. So the final velocity v is equal to, how we can write, that is the horizontal component, that is u cos alpha into I cap plus what if vertical component, that is v cos alpha into j cap. Okay, j cap. So these two vectors are perpendicular. So u vector and v vector are perpendicular to each other. So we can write that is u vector dot v vector is equal to 0. So the dot product, if two vectors are perpendicular to each other, means that dot product is equal to 0. So what is u vector? U cos alpha into I cap plus u sin alpha into j cap. So dot. What is v vector? U cos alpha into I cap minus v cos alpha into j cap is equal to 0. So multiply, that is u into u, that is u square cos alpha into cos alpha, that is cos square alpha. Okay, cos square alpha. I cap into I cap plus 1. Okay, plus. So plus into, so here v vector is equal to, u vector is equal to u cos alpha I cap plus u sin alpha j cap. So it is the positive x axis, this is the positive y axis. Okay, y axis. So this component. Okay, so v vector is equal to, so u cos alpha I cap positive. So this is negative. Okay, negative. So v cos alpha into j cap. Okay, so here minus. Okay, minus. So u square cos square alpha minus u v sin alpha into cos alpha is equal to 0. U square cos square alpha is equal to uv sin alpha into cos alpha. So one u, this u cancel. So one cos alpha and this cos alpha cancel. Okay, so we have to find v. Okay, v, that is find the velocity of the object at v, object at p. So we have to find v. So v is equal to cos alpha divided by this sin alpha. So v is equal to u into, okay, cos alpha divided by sin alpha. One cos alpha is here, so this v is equal to u, one u is here, so u cos alpha, okay, u cos alpha. I am rewriting this here, okay, rewriting this here. That is v is equal to, from v is equal to, okay, u cos alpha divided by this sin alpha. So u cos alpha divided by sin alpha, that is cot alpha. So this is the velocity. So which option? That is u cot alpha is the correct option. Clear? Sixth question. A shell is fired from a fixed artillery gun with an initial speed of u such that it hits the target on the ground at a distance capital R from it. If T1 and T2 are the values of the time by it to hit the target in two possible ways, the product of T1 and T2 is. So we have to, that is, the object is fired from the gun at two possible angles. That is the horizontal, from in the question it is given, the range is same, okay, range is same in both the cases. So but it follows a different trajectory, different paths. So that's why it takes a different times, T1 and T2. So we have to find the product of the time T1 and T2. So it is given, four options are given: R by 4G, R by G, R by 2G and 2R by G. So first let us visualize the situation. So this is the horizontal range. In both the cases the range is same. Okay, range is same. So it is fired with, that is, two initial velocity in both the cases. Initial velocity is u. So in these cases the initial velocity is u. So it follows two different paths. So since T1 is the time taken by this path and T2 is the time taken by this path, so the angle of projection must be different. Okay, so the first projection is, that is, theta 1 and the second projection is, that is, theta 2. This theta 2. Okay, theta 2. Okay, so in both the cases, that is, R1 is equal to R2 is equal to range of the first projection equal to range of the second projection, that's equal to R. Okay, R. So what is R1 is equal to u square. What is the formula? That is u square sin 2 theta 1 divided by g. What is the second range of the second projection? That is R2 is equal to u square sin 2 theta 2 divided by g. Am I right? So from this, that if the range R1 is equal to R2, okay, R1 is equal to R2. So u square sin 2 theta 1 divided by g is equal to u square sin 2 theta 2 divided by g. So g cancel, u square cancel. So what we can write, that is sin 2 theta 1 is equal to sin 2 theta 2. Clear? So I am writing, that is sin 2 theta 1 is equal to sin of, I am writing this, sin of 180 minus 2 theta 2. So in 180 minus theta, sin theta. Okay, sin theta. So sin 180 minus 2 theta 2 means again it is sin 2 theta. Okay. So from this what we can write, that is sin 2 theta 1 is equal to sin of 180 minus 2 theta. That is therefore 2 theta 1, okay, 2 theta 1 is equal to 180 minus 2 theta 2. Okay, so 2 theta 1 plus 2 theta 2, so bringing minus 2 theta 2 in this side, okay, plus 2 theta 2 is equal to 180 degree. So take 2 commonly outside, theta 1 plus theta 2 is equal to 180 degree. Okay, so theta 1 plus theta 2 is equal to 90 degree. So theta 2 is equal to, so from this theta 2 is equal to 90 minus theta 1. Okay, theta 2 is equal to 90 minus theta 1. Now what is the time of light? So t1 is the time of flight for the first projection and t2 is the time of flight for the second projection. So t1 is equal to what is the formula? 2u sin theta divided by g, 2u sin theta 1 divided by g. Okay, t2 is equal to 2u sin theta 2 divided by g. Okay, so instead of theta 2 we can write that is 90 minus theta 1. t2 is equal to 2u sin 90 minus theta 1 divided by g. Okay, 91. So sin 90 minus theta, that is cos theta. Okay, sin 90 minus theta, cos theta. So therefore t2 is equal to 2u cos theta 1 divided by g. So we have to find the product of the time. Okay, product of the time. So t1 t2 is equal to t1 into t2 is equal to, what is t1? 2u sin theta 1 divided by g into, what is t2? 2u cos theta 1 divided by g. So that's equal to 4u square, okay, 4u square sin theta 1 cos theta 1 divided by g square. So this 2 sin theta 1, 2 sin theta cos theta, that is sin 2 theta. So I am writing that is 2u square, okay, 2u divided by g into 2 2u, yes, 2 sin theta 1 cos theta 1, that is 2u square 2 sin theta 1 cos theta 1 divided by so I am rewriting this. How we can write? That's equal to 2u square by g square into 2 sin theta 1, that is cos theta 1. So that's equal to 2u square by g square into 2 sin theta cos theta, that is sin 2 theta 1. So what is the formula for range? Range is equal to, what is the formula? Range is equal to u square sin 2 theta divided by g. Okay, so here u square sin 2 theta 1. Okay, sin 2 theta 1 okay, so R1 is equal to, that is 2u square by g square into sin 2 theta 1. So that's equal to, instead of u square sin 2 theta 1 divided by g, okay, divided by g, we can write that is R1. 2 R1 divided by g. Okay. So from initial case we have proved that is R1 is equal to R2 is equal to R. Okay, so we can write that is 2R divided by G. Okay, 2R divided by G. So instead of this R1, that is 2u square sin 2 theta 1 divided by G, we can write that is R1. Okay, R1. But initially we proved that is R1 is equal to R2 is equal to R. So instead of this R1 we can write R. So that is 2R divided by G. So which option? That is fourth option is the correct answer. 2R divided by G. Clear? So seventh question, for angles of projection of a projectile at an angle 45 minus theta and 45 plus theta, the horizontal range described by the projectile are in the ratio. So let theta 1 is equal to, first projection, that is 45 minus theta. Theta 2 is equal to 45 plus theta. Okay. So let R1 and R2 be the horizontal projection of this, and R2 be the horizontal projection of the second projection. So what is the general formula? That is horizontal range R is equal to u square sin 2 theta divided by G. So we can write R1 is equal to u square sin 2 into, what is theta? Theta 1, that is 45 minus theta divided by G. So that's equal to u square sin 2 into 45, that is 90 minus 2 theta divided by G. So that's equal to u square. So sin 90 minus theta. So sin 90 minus theta. So 90 minus theta means in this quadrant. Okay, in this quadrant. So 90 means the transformation happens. That is, sin will change to cos. Okay, cos. So in this quadrant all are positive. Okay, all are positive. So sin positive. Okay, u square cos 2 theta divided by G. So this is R1. Okay. So next we have to find R2. Come on. R2 is equal to u square sin theta 45 plus theta divided by G. So that's equal to u square sin 45 plus theta again. So sin 2 into 45 theta, 45 plus theta by G, that's equal to u square sin 45 into 2, that is 90 plus 2 theta divided by G. Okay. So sin 90 plus theta. So in this quadrant, so 90 means transformation happens, that is cos, sin will be changed to cos. So in this quadrant, that is sin is positive. Okay, sin is positive. So that's equal to u square cos 2 theta divided by g. This is R2. R2. So we have to find the ratio of R1 and R2. Okay. So R1 by R2 is equal to u square cos 2 theta divided by g into g divided by u square cos 2 theta. So g get cancelled, u square cancel, cos 2 theta get cancelled. So R1 by R2 is equal to, that is 1:1. Okay, 1:1, that is the answer. Clear? So we have to find, that is the horizontal range described by the projectile or in the ratio, that is 1:1, that is the answer. Clear? So 8th question, two particles are projected from the same point with the same speed u such that they have the same range capital R but different maximum heights h1 and h2. So which of the following is correct? So it has the same capital range, it is given. Okay, but it has different maximum heights. Okay, different maximum heights. So two particles are projected from the same point with the same speed u. So this is projected with u. This is also projected with u. Okay. So we have to find what is the relation is correct. Which of the following is correct? So r square is equal to 4h1h2, r square is equal to 16h1h2, r square is equal to 2h1h2, r square is equal to h1h2. So from the question it is given, that is r1 projectile, that is height of the first range, r2 is equal to capital R. So what is the first relation? Okay. So what is the formula for range? R is equal to. So what is the condition for getting maximum range? That is for the two particles have the same range. So what is the condition? That is the angle of projection must be, angle of projection is equal to theta 1 is equal to 45 plus theta 1. Theta 2 is equal to 45 minus theta. This is the condition. The objects must be projected in such a way that, so the angle of projection is like this, that is one of the projection must be 45 plus theta and another projection must be, that is 45 minus theta. Then only we will get a same horizontal range. Okay. So what is the formula for range? That is R is equal to u square sin 2 theta divided by g. Okay. So that's equal to, R is equal to, okay, R is equal to u square. So R1 is equal to, okay, R1 is equal to u square sin 2 theta, okay, 2 theta 1, okay, 2 theta 1. So we can write, this is the general formula, that is R is equal to sin 2 theta 1 divided by g. So that's equal to u square sin 2 theta 1, that is sin 2 into, what is theta 1? That is 45 plus theta. 45 plus theta divided by g. Okay, so that's equal to u square sin 90 plus 2 theta divided by g. So we will get, that is R1 is equal to u square sin 90 plus 2 theta, that is cos 2 theta divided by g. So R1. So that's equal to R. Okay, so we can write, that is R is equal to u square cos 2 theta divided by g. So the next height 1 of the first projectile, h1 is equal to 2 u square sin square theta 1, that is 45 plus theta divided by 2g. Okay, that is u square, yes, h1 is equal to u square sin square theta divided by 2g. So h2, what is h2? h2 is equal to u square sin square theta 2, what is theta 2? 45 minus theta, 45 minus theta divided by 2g. Okay, so h1 into h2 is equal to u square sin square 45 plus theta divided by 2g into u square sin square 45 minus theta divided by 2g. Okay, 2g. That's equal to u power 4 divided by 4g square sin square 45 plus theta into sin square 45 minus theta. Okay, 45 minus theta. So cos a plus b is equal to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Cos a minus b is equal to cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. So from this, cos a minus b minus cos a plus b. So what will get? So this term become cancel. So that's equal to, this becomes plus. So 2 sin a sin b. Sin a sin b plus sin a sin b. That is 2 sin a sin b. So from this, sin a sin b is equal to 1 by 2 into cos a minus b minus cos of a plus b. Okay, a plus b. Sin a sin b. So we are writing that is sin 45 plus theta sin 45 minus theta. Sin a sin b is equal to 1 by 2 into cos a minus b. What will get? A minus b 45 plus theta minus 45 plus theta. So 45 cancel. Theta plus theta, that is 2 theta. Cos 2 theta. Okay, 2 theta. Then cos a plus b. A plus b means 45 plus theta plus 45 minus theta. So minus theta cancel. That is minus cos 45 plus 40. That is cos 90. Okay, cos 90. So this is equal to 1 by 2 into, what is cos 2 theta? That is cos 2 theta minus cos 90, that is 0. Okay, 0. So cos 2 theta divided by 2. Okay, cos 2 theta divided by 2. So we found that is sin a sin b. Okay, sin a sin b is equal to sin 45 plus theta into sin 45 minus theta is equal to, we found the value, that is 1 by 2 cos 2 theta. So that's equal to u's power 4 divided by 4g square. So sin square theta plus cos square theta, sin square 45, then sin square 45 minus theta is equal to, we can write that is cos 2 theta divided by 2 the whole square. Okay. So this is sin 45 plus theta, sin 45 minus theta into sin 45 minus theta. We got the value, that is cos 2 theta divided by 2. So we have in this equation we hear that is sin square 45 plus theta, sin square 45 minus theta. So we can write that is cos 2 theta divided by 2 the whole square. Okay, whole square. Now so that's equal to u power 4 divided by 4g square cos square 2 theta divided by 2 square, that is 4. Okay, 4. So that's equal to u power 4 16g square is into cos square 2 theta. So I am writing this so u square u power 4 cos square 2 theta divided by g square. So that is, we can write r square divided by 16. Okay, so 16. So in the left hand side we have that is h1 h2, h1 h2. So from this equation r is equal to u square cos 2 theta divided by g. What is r square? So r square is equal to u power 4 cos square 2 theta divided by g square. So u power 4 we have, cos square 2 theta we have, divided by g square. So for that we can put that is r square divided by 16 remaining. So 16. Okay, 16. So what we have to prove, that is r square we have to prove. So from this equation, that is r square is equal to 16 h1 h2. So this option is there, r square is equal to 16 h1 h2. So this is the answer. Option B is the answer. Clear? So ninth question. Two stones are projected with the same speed but making the different angles with the horizontal. Their horizontal ranges are equal. The angle of projection of one is pi by 3 and the maximum height reached by it is 102 meter. Then the maximum height reached by the other is. So two particles are projected with the same speed. Okay, same speed. So one is projected with velocity u and another is also projected with velocity u. So the angle of projection is different. So that so they have a different trajectory. Okay, so the range of the projectile is the same. It is given in the question, that is the range of the projectile is given. So the angle of projection is pi by 3. Okay, pi by 3. And the maximum height reached by the projectile is, that is 102 meter. 102 meter. So we have to find the maximum height of the other projection. Okay. So h max we have to find. So what is the formula for that is maximum height? H max equal to u square sin square theta divided by 2g. Okay. So we can write that is h1 max is equal to u square sin square theta, that is sin 60 degree. Okay, sin sine square 60 divided by 2g. Okay, 2g. So it is given that is 102 meter. Okay, 102. 102. So that implies u square sine 60, that is root 3 divided by 2, that is 3 by 4. 3 by 4. So u square by 2g into, that is sine 60, that is root 3 by 4 is equal to 102. Okay, 102. So from this u square by 2g is equal to 4 by 3 into, that is 102. Okay. U square by 2g is equal to 4 by 3 into 102. So the second H max, H2 max is equal to u square sine, that is, what is the, so if we want to get a same horizontal range, okay, same horizontal range means if theta is equal to, theta 1 is equal to 60 degree means theta 2 is equal to 90 minus 60, 90 minus theta. Okay, so 90 minus 60, that is, it must be 30 degree. Then only we will get a same horizontal range. So the condition for same horizontal range is one is theta and another one is 90 minus theta angle of projection, or 45 plus theta and 45 minus theta. Okay, 45 minus theta. So sine square, sine square 30 divided by, okay, sine square 30 divided by 2g. Okay, 2g. So that's equal to u square by 2g into sine square 30, that is 1 by 2. Okay, 1 by 2. Sine 30, that is 1 by 2. Square, that is 1 by 4. Okay, into 1 by 4. So what is the value of u square by 2g? That is 4 divided by 3 into 102 into 1 by 4. So 4 get cancelled. Okay, so 3 times. So 4 times. Okay, when we cancel with that is 102. 3 3s are 9. 1 balance, that is 1. 12. 4 3s are 12. Okay, 4 3s are 12. So that's equal to 34 meter. Okay, 34 meter. ठीक है? So 10th problem. A particle is thrown with the speed u at an angle alpha with the horizontal. When the particle makes an angle beta with the horizontal, its speed will be. So let us, so the 4 options are given: u cos alpha, secant beta, u cos alpha cos beta, u secant beta cos beta. Okay, so a particle is projected from here with the initial velocity, initial speed u. So at an angle alpha, initially it will be projected with the alpha with the horizontal. So what is the initial horizontal velocity? That is u cos alpha. What is the vertical velocity? That is u sin alpha. U sin alpha. Okay, so when the particle is here at this point, so the velocity is acting in this direction. So this is v. Okay, v. Okay, so the velocity is making the angle beta with the horizontal. So when the particle makes an angle beta with the horizontal, its speed will be. So what is this component? That is u cos beta. This is u sin beta. Okay, u sin beta. So this is v. Okay, so v means v cos beta. Okay, v cos beta, this is v sin beta. So, but we know that in a projectile motion, the horizontal velocity is constant throughout the projectile motion. That is, the horizontal component of velocity is constant. So, v cos beta is equal to, we can write, that is v cos beta is equal to u cos alpha, because the horizontal component of velocity is constant throughout the motion, but the vertical velocity is not constant, it is continuously changing. Okay, so but the horizontal component of velocity is constant. So v cos beta is equal to, we can write, that is the initial velocity in the horizontal direction, u cos alpha. So what is the vertical velocity, horizontal velocity at v cos beta? That is equal to u cos alpha. Okay, u cos alpha. So from this we can write v is equal to final velocity, final speed we have to find. V is equal to u cos alpha divided by 1 divided by cos beta. So that's equal to u cos alpha. What is 1 by cos beta? That is secant beta. So that is answer. So v is equal to u cos alpha, no. So second option, u cos alpha divided by, u cos alpha into secant beta. That is answer. So with this we completed the 10 numericals in this section, that is projectile motion, horizontal projectile motion. So all the concepts we have covered through this 10 numericals. So we have included the numericals from previous year JEE Mains question paper. Okay, for the 10 numericals. So in the next section we will meet with, that is the concepts of vertical projection. Okay, concepts of vertical projection. Thank you.